What's going on, everyone? This is Liam Catterson here, and today we're going to be reacting to episode 3 of season 1 of The Punisher. I don't know why I'm acting like that, and my button's just come undone. Oh well. But yes, this is The Punisher, this is Kandahar, so I'm expecting some kind of little bit of backstory is going to happen here and whatnot, considering Kandahar is a really important topic, as we've gotten to know. It's been mentioned a few other times, of course, and I think it was the location Batman had his nightmare in Batman v Superman, but that's a completely different cycle. I mean, this is Marvel, that's DC, so just, yeah. But yes, The Punisher's just got off to an amazing start, and I'm just really enjoying this series so far. I mean, I think the second episode's the best. I mean, we've only had 2 episodes, but so far, they're gradually improving. And, no, I'm just really enjoying this at the minute. I'm enjoying Frank, his struggles going on, and his story thus far, especially with Micro in the mix and Karen returning in the last episode. But, no, I can't wait to see what happens in this episode, so without further ado, let's get rolling with The Punisher, Kandahar, episode 3. Let's go.
Okay, this place is rigged.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was a self-destruct thing. I mean, it wasn't a countdown to a birthday surprise or whatever.
Into the central terminal.
Although with Micro's
kaboom.
Oh.
That alarm, that means that we.
Well, if you gotta go out, boom. That means no more Punisher. 3 episodes in, and oh man, I'm just really loving Frank. But get Micro some goddamn pants.
It's time. It's time.
I just love how deep Frank goes. Like these conversations.
Now all you got is the nightmare.
I think John is like, yeah. John is definitely the perfect guy to play the Punisher. Like, just the way he conveys what's... Damn.
NSA analyst.
Yes, you were. But we know.
I was working on Afghanistan intelligence, which...
Got the disc.
Maybe.
Madani, because Madani did have that disc. There we go. She didn't have the disc, she had the video, but it was from the disc. There we go. Because she did talk about how, wasn't he anonymous as well, so he, yeah, called himself Micro, so yeah.
Got a weapon! No, I don't. No! That's
what is this shit? Oh no.
Okay, this is a mistake.
This is
Sarah,
this is
go.
this is really shit.
Sarah!
What? You son of a...
No!
David!
No! Sarah, go!
David!
Go! No!
Oh!
No!
He's still a dick after death.
Won't save my life.
Oh, what a Nokia brick, baby.
You should come work with me, Curtis.
Just rope him in. Rope him in. Like,
I'd look
just...
after you. Yeah, I'm sure. But I got out in time, too. Even if it did cost me a leg. I ain't got no plans on going back.
Really, it's just
I
like...
guess that makes us the lucky ones.
I don't even know where to feel. But I'm not jumping to conclusions with Billy, because I know him and Frank are gonna clash heads at some points. Just because he's a nice character doesn't mean he's going to be nice throughout. Marvel has this reputation of making you like characters that will suddenly turn evil. Cough cough, Grant Ward.
We capture, interrogate, and execute high-value targets.
Sounds like
And
the Phoenix program.
Do we have a problem with that, gentlemen?
No.
None of Congress doesn't.
I was gonna say,
I'm the only
it's
authority you will
that
need.
guy that they were torturing and killed in on the disc. Yeah, part of this
Castle and Russo are team
Operations
leaders.
Cerebrus.
You don't know shit.
He's done. Oh, I was gonna say Frank. You can't use the good man excuse for Frank, because I don't think Frank is like a definitive good guy. He's like an anti. Oh no, it's the torture.
Please. I'm not
We
the
all
terrorist.
know how
I have a family.
this is gonna go down.
I have a family.
It's such a crappy ordeal. To see, like, I do get that kind of uncomfortable vibe, just like watching, watching this group. I mean, I don't, especially with Schoonover in the frame, like, you don't want to trust him.
Why'd you say that?
I don't blame him. I mean, I don't blame him for saying that, because that situation where that guy got shot in the head.
Shoot the shit.
Said I was lucky not to be there.
Yeah, because it is dodgy. And you even saw, I think it was Henderson, is he called?
You were.
He even expressed, like, concern. I mean, with Schoonover as one of the members of Operation Cerebrus. There we go. Oh, I hate that. Wait. It is him, isn't it? Oh, my... Yeah, I had a feeling it was Frank, because it was like his eyes look familiar. And that's going to be messed up as well, seeing yourself kill your beloved.
Happy birthday.
What a shit dream to have on your birthday, though. What is he... Oh, shit. Oh, what? Whoa, 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 what the f... Oh, shit, what did he do? My God, you slimy... Oh... It all goes back to, you know, Frank getting the advantage, and it's tennis, like tennis. He's I can see what Michael's trying to do. He's trying to knock some common sense into Frank. Oh,
Dad. Son.
PT. Oh, wow.
You know what we should do? Sad. You know what we should do?
Frank's gonna head home and read his kids a bedtime story.
He was gonna recruit, wasn't he?
For a briefing. 5 minutes.
What are you gonna do? Like, he has an idea. He was gonna recruit, wasn't he? Oh, that tease. That tease. It's also great to see Billy and Frank, like, interact. Oh, shit. That's an art. Nope. Oh, that's good. Oh, sure.
You can get those mortars ranged in, they're gonna pound us
But,
into the goddamn ground.
I'm going through that building. Clear path for an evac. You on your mind? What do you want to do, Bill?
Yeah, Frank's been given an order. He has to do it, so...
Time out of fair fight.
This is really powerful stuff, like seeing Frank's past come into play. Like his duties back in Afghanistan. I'm just loving, like, oh shh.
Did what you asked me to.
This is such a bitch. Oh, damn. See, I have to say, I'm seeing a completely scary side of Frank. Like, just, I don't know, it just screams of, like, so much scary vibes seeing him like this in this situation. Frank. This. Holy shit. I'm just getting. Damn, this is just amazing. Like how they're doing, how they're writing. I'm just lost for words. Just how brutal it is. Like mission goes to hell. Frank feared bad would come from this, and lo and behold. But it's just so scary seeing Frank in this situation, and like. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, shit the hell! Did he just... Holy fuck, this is...
Why are you protecting that piece of shit? I'm protecting you guys like that? It's never on them!
Yeah, Kandahar did
No, don't.
Oh shit, is he actually... Right, go on, Frank. I mean, I think you saw there, he just lost a bit of well, I'd say a bit. He lost some humanity in there, like who he was. And Billy's trying to give him that helping hand. I'm just really loving that. Can't do this anymore, and he can't. Shit. That was really, really powerful stuff. I'm like completely lost for words.
I don't want to be blood brothers.
Tried to wipe the name clean because didn't they say that it was authorized? Oh shit! So he's gonna go on.
Yeah, name it. He died. Yeah.
Do it! Do it! Yes, go on, go on.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Awesome, awesome sauce. You know, when I think I did say it when I said these episodes do, I know it was only 2 episodes, but they keep improving. It's just another example. I mean, this was just a really powerful episode of The Punisher, and we got a great bit of backstory. I think that shootout was... I think Schoonover referred that in season 2 of Daredevil, so I think that was the event that we actually got to see what happened, like what went down. That was referred to in Daredevil. So, but holy crap, it was just so sad to see. Like, I'm sure a lot of us like to see Frank just dish out as much punishment. Like the beginning of episode 1, for example, was just so holy crap and oh shit. But I really felt that was a really sad like moment in a sense. I was just completely lost for words. It was such a beautiful scene. And, well, I wouldn't say beautiful, but it was just so beautifully done. And it was just so sad. And then you saw afterwards, he lost his humanity. I mean, there's no arguing that Frank lost his humanity there. And Operation Cerebrus, I mean, it looked dodgy from the get-go. And with Schoonover at the helm as well. Frank voicing his concerns. Billy wanting out as well, not wanting to do, like, it was a shit ordeal to go through, and it just made you feel for Frank as a character, especially it's the way I see it. It's funny how he was so joyful, like well, he was a more joyful character in attitude, and then after that event he completely lost it. Going back to what Kurt said to Billy about how Kandahar was basically breaking point. It was where the lines was blurred. You could really see that, and they just did that so well. So it was brilliant to go into a bit of backstory into Frank's past, Frank's relationship with Billy, get to see Ray Schoonover again, of course, after he died in Daredevil season 2. It was just so brilliant to see that, like see his past flesh out and that battle explained. It was just so holy crap, and I just really enjoyed it. But yeah, like I said, this was an amazing episode. I just loved the chemistry between Micro and Frank, of course, that continuing after the ending of season 2, episode 2, where he got into the boot, and yeah, it was just so interesting to see like Frank just trying to... I just love how they just keep throwing advantage one way or the other. Like, Frank had Micro at his helm, really tied up in the chair, and then you saw him inject. I think he injected him with heroin or whatever. So I just love how they keep tossing advantage. So it was just really great. But I just love their chemistry, and I can't wait to see how that evolves now. There's this Operation Cerebrus plan, that elimination plan that they've got going on. It's going to be really epic to see, and I just really, I don't know. I want to compare it to episode 3 of season 2 of Daredevil when they were on the roof, but in some degree I think it's its own take as well, like them two just conversing with each other. Of course, they made great usage of other scenes, which I'll get onto in a minute, but no, it was just really amazing seeing them two together. I'm growing to like Billy as well. Like he's just been a really great character. He's just been an enjoyable character so far, and someone I'm keeping an eye out because I know that these two are going to clash, like Frank and Billy are going to clash heads, and I do think the breaking point will be, when Frank does emerge from the shadows, really, because of course Kurt is playing on the idea. See, that's another thing as well. He's asking Kurt to join Anvil, but Curtis knows that Frank is alive. He's one of the few people who knows about Frank's existence to this day. And when Billy finds out, then shit's gonna hit the fan, really. So that's how because he's presenting such an enjoyable character as someone who's really likable. Going by the flashbacks as well. But I mean, the private organisation shit is just a little bit of a hint that there's going to be some heel turns in this show, and I mean, if you know that from the comic history, I guess I don't know too much, but I know that Billy does have like a bit of rivalry going on. But like I said, they could change that up. I mean, Billy could be a completely. It's kind of like Davos in Iron Fist. Like you saw them two get on, and it only really clicked towards the end with his heel turn thing. So, but they could just go completely the route where Billy's a good guy throughout, and there's no heel turn. But I doubt they'll do that. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I can just see there's going to be some kind of bad guy vibes going on with Billy at some point in the future. Probably with the idea that Frank is alive and he doesn't know, and that they lied to him, and I have no idea. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I'm just really enjoying Billy as a character so much in this episode. It was a really great. It was really great going into his conversation with Curtis. It was just very well done, and I also love the PTSD stuff that they're doing. I think it's a really strong thing that they're building towards, and like I said, they've researched this from they've basically shook every nook and cranny basically as to just nail this, and they were doing this really well. Like you saw that person who nearly shot his father. Like, it was really, really well done. But now I'm getting blown away by this series, and I'm really enjoying what the Punisher has to offer so far. I can't wait to see where this goes. And yeah, like I said, the big battle scene, probably the highlight thus far of the Punisher, because it gets to see Frank on the rampage, but it's such a sad scene to embrace because of that loss of humanity, because he's doing something that does hurt inside. And the music was nicely like how it overlaid with the situation. It was really, really well done. But no, that was a really incredible episode of the Punisher. Enjoying this season so much, and I can't wait to see what episode 4 does cook up. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Beats and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!